Oh, sorry. I was just doing a bit of light reading. I'm Eric Jones, and this is Things You Should Know with Eric Jones. On today's episode, we're going to be covering wilderness survival. The first thing we're going to talk about is two things that you should always have with you in the wilderness. The first is a lighter. As covered in our critically acclaimed episode, Tobacco, and how it makes you cool. We talked about how lighters can help you light your tobacco and set things on fire. Very useful for the wilderness. The next thing we need is a knife. I always make sure to carry Gila with me to help me kill small animals to eat them, and to fight off bears that attack me by stabbing them in the face. Knives can also help you cut trees and wood and things. Very useful for the wilderness. But the most important thing we need to know about wilderness survival is how to build a fire. You know, I've lost a lot of good friends to the wilderness because they didn't have what it took. They didn't know how to build a fire. And so the wilderness took them. And I don't want that to happen to you, viewers. So I'm taking you out into the field today, and I'm going to show you how to build a fire. Let's go.
Well, here we are in the deep backwoods of Maine, and we're going to show you how to make a fire. Dude, down, more. Alright, well, the first thing we're going to do is try to find a fresh supply of water. You know, because you may be stranded out here for a while, and you need to have fresh water for drinking, for cooking things, for all sorts of things. It's good shit. Now, the next thing we're gonna do is show you how to make a fire. Let's go. So, the reason we want to know how to make a fire, I mean, you want to know how to cook the dead animals you find and kill. You want to be able to stay warm, especially in the winter. And you also want to be able to signal for help. So let's do it. Alright, so now we're going to gather up some sticks. We're going to try to get some different sizes, the bigger ones and the little ones. You want these sticks to be dead. The deader the wood, the better the fire. You can tell how dead it is by how snapped off of the tree it is, you know, this is a very snapped off piece, so that means it'll burn well. So now once you got a collection, we're gonna start the fire. So now we're gonna try to find a place that we can build our fire well. What I've done here is I've found a good stump because there's so much snow around, it's hard to get a good place. So this seems like a good place for me to build a small fire. So I've got my twigs here and stuff, and we also need some kind of tindering. Dry leaves can work well if you can find some of those, but if you're smart like me, you always carry a yellow pages. This is useful for calling people. You can call for help. It's got different numbers for help for people you can call. You can look up at an address of somebody that might be nearby and give them a call and see if they can help you. Or if you don't have a phone, it's great burning material. Alright, so we've got our twigs and we've got our yellow pages. We're ready to get going. So now, I built this teepee thing here with some of the tinder, either leaves or your phone book. And you build some thing of sticks around it, and it's going to be really good here for fire. Now, we all know that you take two sticks and you just rub them together, and you will get sparks. So you just do this for a while, and trust me, you will get fire. But, if you're smart like me, you carry a lighter. You know, if you don't carry a lighter, start smoking. Smoking makes you cooler, and you'll always have a lighter in cases like this. So, alright, here we go. Alright, so my fire's getting started. You're gonna start lighting it on all edges if you can. And this should work pretty well. And this thing will instantly give you great warmth. And I mean, you can cook dead animals. This will be a signal to people, and I mean, it's really good. So I mean, you just got to make sure that your fire stays good here, and you got to make sure to take good care of it. And you know, it's burning pretty well now. So here we go. And oh fuck! Ah, shit!
Shit, dude, are you okay?
Okay, now we're gonna show you how to deal with a 3rd-degree burn. You want to be blowing on it the whole time that you're going, before you're dressing the wound, in the time between them. It really hurts, but it'll help. You also want to be picking at all the dead skin that you can with your knife. Now that's another important use for your knife in the wilderness. It's really gonna hurt, but it's for the best. Okay, once we've got all the dead skin away possible, we're gonna take our butter. Now my mother always taught me that butter can cure anything. Most people try to tell you that household remedies won't help burns, but butter can do anything. So, we're gonna apply this to the wound. Now it's really gonna hurt, but you wanna get it all over the wound and make sure to really get it in there. Alright, our final step before we bandage the wound is we're gonna dip the thing in an ice water bath. Now this may put you into shock, but if you're strong and you can take it, it'll help you. So, let's go.